Hello from Chem Help ASAP. In this video, we will see which PK parameters can be determined from oral dosing data. Upon completion of this video, students will be able to list barriers for oral administration of drugs, define oral bioavailability, and calculate oral bioavailability from IV and oral CP time data. Unlike intravenous drugs, oral drugs are not injected directly into the general circulation. Oral drugs face many barriers before reaching the general circulation. Absorption by crossing the lining of the stomach or intestines may be incomplete. The fraction of drug crossing the lining is called Fa. The compound may be metabolized in the lining of the gut. This is called the gut or intestinal first pass effect. And Fg is the fraction of drug that is not metabolized. Similarly, the compound can be metabolized as it traverses the liver. This is the hepatic first pass effect. And Fh is the fraction of compound that manages to cross through the liver. All these factors may reduce the amount of an oral dose that ultimately reaches the general circulation and can be detected in a patient's plasma. In theory, if you know the values for Fa, Fg, and Fh, then you can multiply those fractions together to calculate a new F. This capital F is called the oral bioavailability and represents the fraction of drug administered orally that actually reaches the general circulation. The problem with calculating oral bioavailability in this manner is that you rarely know the value of Fa, Fg, and Fh. Fortunately, there is another way to calculate oral bioavailability. Here are two CP time curves. The top is IV administration, the bottom is oral. Both are for the same drug and the same dose of the drug. Just as we can calculate the area under curve for the IV dose, we can calculate the AUC of the oral CP time curve. From these two AUC values and the size of the doses, if they're different, you can directly calculate oral bioavailability through the formula on the right. This formula works because IV administration places a drug in the general circulation. There is no absorption or first pass effect. Bioavailability of an IV dose is 100% by definition, and therefore provides a comparison for other routes of administration, such as oral administration. For an oral drug, oral bioavailability, F, is considered a key pharmacokinetic parameter. Typically, before you would orally administer a compound, you would perform an IV PK study. From the IV CP time data, you can determine half-life, clearance, and apparent volume of distribution, all key pharmacokinetic parameters. An oral dose study that follows will allow determination of oral bioavailability. The oral study also allows estimation of tmax, which is the time of the maximum CP value of the oral dose. Tmax can be important for understanding the efficacy and safety of a drug or a drug's formulation. We have listed some of the barriers for a drug to reach the general circulation via oral delivery. We have also defined oral bioavailability and described how bioavailability is calculated from pharmacokinetic data. I hope you now understand how bioavailability is determined through combination of data from both oral and IV doses. Questions are always welcome in the comments section below the video. Take care.